Good morning, YouTube. Do what?
I said, imagine that, Maxine's life.
Yes. Oh, and she's so sexy. All right. Good morning. Let's see here. What do you think? Let's see here. Playing with the buttons here on the phone. Come on. Would you quit?
I want to show them my noisy putty. Noisy putty.
Okay, why won't that go bye-bye? Now this drop down here with the volume. Yeah. Would you quit?
Me?
No, this thing. As soon as I touch it, it goes there. Oh, I know why. I got the bracket on the phone button. Yeah, because like, all right, no matter what I do, the thing wouldn't go bye-bye. I got a little bit of housework to do today here. I figured we'd have a little fun with you. You want to go let the puppers in? See if I can get the angle good on here. See if I can get it so I'm happy with it. That's not too bad. So what do you think, huh? A little difference in the hair today. Get the big red flower. So I am gonna work on cleaning carpets. See if we can make it look good. Excuse you. Pardon me. So that was my project for today.
Oh, Papa's already in.
Yeah, you gotta get back to work in the morning. Vacation's almost over. You got a paintbrush right there. Paintbrush by the healing tank. We'll let the view down here. Bella's not afraid of the vacuum. I got this big white hairball on the floor here. She just doesn't want to get up and move. Can you pick up the bone here? So I got a doggy that won't move. You're standing right. Can you put the fan out in the kitchen there?
It is exactly.
In the dining room? What you got?
Tyson Pig. Let me see.
Bomb shelter.
Yeah, it's a bomb shelter.
So how is everybody today? Renee. Renee. Okay, we're the end of the course here. There he is.
I'm painting it with my
Would
air.
you quit?
I'm painting it with air. It's fun.
Oh, okay. Okay, what do we got here? Hello, how are you? Tell you what, let me grab some glasses so I can read it here.
What? That's good.
Well, hello, Clyde. How are you? Yeah, I haven't tried the wig on yet, but I've got some ideas here. Hello, Brighton Vlogger. Yeah, no, the wig I got there at the Spirit of Halloween. It's a Harlequin wig. It's like a black with almost a burgundy deep red in it. Thought it was real cute. Now, I did order me a black bustier this morning from JCPenney's to go with it. I'm thinking that should look good. So we'll find out.
Sophie, I'm good.
I get a big hairball here. Just grab the big hairball here. And then I just got it stuck to the wheel.
purple shoes. Yep, that was Cocoa Puff.
Oh, it's Cocoa Puff. She did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I still got my pretty nails. I haven't messed them up yet. Woohoo! Problem is, I'm gonna have to take it off tonight there, so I can go to work tomorrow. Yeah. They look so pretty. I hate to get rid of it.
Did you get those done at the
Nail salon. And then Mama did a very day out when we were a kid photo. Okay. Yeah, I got the cuticles all cleaned up and everything. So they're pretty straight. And even my busted one came out good. Oh, I got more balls. More balls. Slide this over just a bit so I can get where we're sitting. Yeah, now it's time to do a little housework and get ready to go back to work. I've got dishes to go to here, Willie. What's that? Beep. Beep, beep, beep. Is that a chicken bug? Here's the battery. Okay, thank you. Okay, Sarah's really worried about this. She's scared stiff over the carpet cleaner. No. She's laying there, won't even move. Whoa, look at that one, Morgan. Wow, that's a beauty. Is it more Tyson or Stella? Looks like I'm out of water.
Ah.
You're being silly. Alright, enough. What did I say a minute ago? If I turned it this way, the glare would kill it anyhow, so I'm not going to get excited over it. We can bring it over here. There we go. So what do you think of the hairstyle, huh? Well, that mirror about kills it too.
It's really knotted in the back.
Is it?
Down at the bottom.
Down at the bottom?
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's kind of frizzy and knotted.
All right. Mama fixed it for me. Back in this little spot over here. You want back? It's not good on your eyes to stand that close. Morgan, it's not good on your eyes to stand that close. We're going to step over here in the little archway and clean the carpet over here. I got another big hairball. Morgan, I got another one.
How big?
Hey, did you pick up that big string over there? There's a big string right there. I got another hairball. I'm all twisted. Oh. Don't get your fingers in there. Okay. Alright, you want to set the fan up?
Yeah.
Okay. That's with the legs this way.
This one?
Oh, and that, the big leg goes in on your left, closest to you.
This one?
Yep. Big side goes in closest to you. There we go. Then the legs on that go toward the TV. There you go. You got it.
What number?
Wherever you think. Make that executive decision there. Excuse me. Let's see what we got. Ah. Hey, Maxine's daughter. Ah, they were talking to you, Morgan. So how are you today, Gypsy? There we go. How are you? Is somebody here? Oh. Ah. Hello. Come on in. Come on, guys. Back up. Back it up. Got it. There we go. Come on in. Alright. Yeah, no, I got company, guys. Okay. Yeah, no, you know where everything is. So let's just take a look and see what that. How are you doing? Oh, doing alright. I'm on vacation this week and enjoying life. Go back tomorrow and I've got
This is Tyson. This is Stella. And then the brown one, which is somewhere.
in here.
It's called a house.
Yeah.
Try and put a little love.
You wouldn't have left it on the trailer with the generator, would you?
Stella
It's not there. What's up? Yeah. It's kind of like with me when I was building the trailer and I was using that air hammer to beat out the welds. Yeah, it's like, okay, where did it go? And I finally found it. I'd put it up in the cabinet there and didn't realize I'd put it in the cabinet. That thing was lost for like 6 months or a year. I had no idea what I did with it. But yeah. So yeah, if you want the battery charger, it's right around the corner. You take stuff on the top and set it down where it's at. far as I know, my van should start. It just went in for service on Monday
But the other ones,
and got the full treatment there for winter.
Gotcha.
That should be good. Now I needed the oil change, the tire rotation, and just the general check everything out to make sure that I'm not going to get stuck here in the winter. So, part of what goes on in October. So yeah.
You want this box for the vent?
Yeah, go ahead. The furnace doesn't run that much anyhow. We try to use the fireplace. So, which I'm going to need to bust a little more wood here at some point. I haven't looked at the weather to see how bad it's supposed to be. But
50s.
yeah, 50s is good. When the sun shines, it's fine. Excuse me, Stella. You gotta let Mike through. Come on.
Squeeze inside.
So what do you think with the black here? Yeah. Now, we were up in Denver yesterday. We were at the aquarium, and then we went over to Casa Bonita for dinner, and I was live streaming most of the way. So, I don't remember seeing anything. Like I said, unless you left it on here with the generator.
I did.
But
If I did, though, I'd probably run away.
Unless-
I set it on the generator when I put it back there.
I don't see it. I don't know. You wouldn't have set it on a table or something back here, would you?
No, I think so. It's black.
Oh, it's a black one?
Yeah.
I haven't seen a black one. I can watch for it.
Alright.
Put it this way, at least with it black, I'll know it's not mine.
Well, the cheap ones get a harbor break.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you do better going with a little better quality one on those, but depends on how much you needed it for.
I think I've used it maybe 3 times in 4 years. The most I've used it is in front of the truck. And now my truck won't start.
The shark one's good. What's wrong?
I was pulling one of the dump trailers
Yeah.
from the job site back home. Got it going down the academy and it just shut off.
Really?
Completely shut off on me. Middle of the academy.
Would you have to tow it in?
I had to tell it home.
And it won't start?
I got it to start now, but it was the exhaust back pressure reader. It tells you how much exhaust is coming out versus.
So in other words, you got it out of range somehow. So if you had too much weight behind it, or you got something half plugged up.
It was completely plugged up. And it has a 90-degree elbow as it goes into the sensor. So the 90-degree elbow is gone. It's completely clogged. And then the old one broke off inside of it. So. And they don't sell just the elbow. Of course.
What, you gotta buy a $200 pipe?
No, it's a little coupler that goes onto the thermostat housing.
Okay.
And then that goes into the side of it. And then the hose goes down, the metal hose goes on top of the exhaust.
Yeah.
And then the sensor's on top. So the sensor broke off. And then the hose came off with it just fine too. Or just fine. So that piece is you replace it. I can't find it. And they don't have F-250s. They have F-250s and below. But they don't have the bigger pieces.
I wonder if you just gotta go order before or try it online.
eBay, Amazon, can't find it.
So what are you supposed to do?
I'm gonna get just the piece, the sensor. Then I'm gonna go down to Ace and see if I can match up something that'll fit on the end of that, fit on the pipe. Could just do it that way, because it's a metal pipe. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's bolted to the block. So it's not, it's melted block. So it's not gonna go anywhere. That's all it did. Clogged it. And I think it's because my catalytic converter is going out.
You have a catalytic converter on a diesel?
Huh?
You have a catalytic converter on a diesel? It's probably plugged up from all the use.
So I'm going to cut it out. And then hopefully it'll pass emissions with it. Bad catalytic converter.
Well, how much is a catalytic converter?
$300 to $800 every it'll actually, from all the forums I'm reading, I can tighten off the inside and make it a little different.
You run a rod through it, yeah.
I can get it all out, and then have it go run emissions, and it'll better emissions without it than it will with it.
Did you remember my old white van? Or company van?
Yeah.
Okay. It got a plugged up converter. And I'm downtown there on 8th Street coming across 24. And it was so funny because there was a guy standing on the corner there. And I've got it down in low gear and I'm standing on it at the floor and the engine is not winding up at all. You know, it's trying, but it's just not happening. And just when I got up while that guy's standing there, the whole freaking converter blew out, and this huge cloud of dust all over that poor guy. But then it wound right up, and hey, it was good.
See, that's what it was doing. It
But,
didn't have any power.
Yeah.
It had no
Well, the van
power.
was really lacking in power there. It's like that. You could put it in neutral, stand on it to the floor, and it wouldn't even wind up.
See, in neutral, it'll sit there and miss,
Yeah.
but it'll wind up.
But see, the van wouldn't, and it was the damnedest thing to where, like I said, I was riding it hard that way, trying to get it to blow it through. And yeah, all of a sudden when the converter did, it was right coming through that intersection. A guy standing on the corner, it just like, boom, all over the guy, and I'm like, ah!
You had a bad day.
I looked like one of the homeless guys anyhow, but you know, I couldn't have timed it that good if I tried, you know. But,
See, I had thrown the sensor back in after breaking it off.
yeah.
I just plugged it in and let it dangle there. And I let Gus pull it in the driveway. She almost went to the back. It just went. There was no hesitation. It had been sitting all night. Normally it hesitates a whole lot. And this is really bad. No power. It just took off on her.
See, I'm kind of thinking because, you know, I've got to get me another vehicle next year. Okay. Now, what I'm thinking is, you know, I'd love a crew cab pickup. Something I could pull my trailer with, whatever.
Get the 7.3. If you're going to go with Ford, get the 7.3. If you want a million-mile motor, then you need the Dodge inline, the V12. V12.
I bet the V12 is gas. Max 10 is gas.
It's either a V12 or a V12. But they run forever. As long as you maintain them, you do what you're supposed to with them.
Daddy, I'm getting something. I'm getting something. I
The
got
7.3
something.
has some issues, but they're stupid issues, just like mine. Just they settle. It dies over stupidest things. A sensor should not make old shit off.
Well, then I'm looking at this, and then the headlines the other day, Ford has just come out with the first $100,000 pickup truck. And I'm like, hey!
Go back.
But that Dodge, you're going to be spending around $10,000 to $20,000 used.
Well, it's got to be less than 5 years old. Or less than 6 years old.
Yeah.
Because they'll only give us reimbursement for the first 6 years.
Then you're going to be stuck with the unfortunately,
Well,
because
I'm
you're all
either gonna
EcoBoost.
have to go new or within a couple years old.
And it's all EcoBoost. They started the EcoBoost and the DEF fluid back in 2007, 6.
Oh, okay. Even on a pickup truck, you need the DEF?
Yep.
Oh, that's bullshit.
The diesels have the DEF fluid on it. But the DEF fluid lasts 4 to 6 fuel fills before you have to fill it up. Then you're looking at 14 gallons for the DEF thing to fill it up. So now you're spending over $300-400 just to fuel. So you're at this point you're SOL if you want to buy a new truck.
Maybe I need to just replace the whole steering linkage on that thing and yeah, see if that.
Get a used one. That's what I would do. I'd get a used one.
The biggest thing, you can't keep it in the lane, and then the fact it keeps, you know, it's sat for so long, it keeps blowing up water pumps and a whole bit. So
There's a way, I know with semi-works there's a way, we might be able to do it with truck. You can, if you rebuild or if you get rid of for the engine and transmission, put a newer one in, a new rebuilt one or a brand new one, you can change the pin. Which changes the gear of the vehicle and it's finance. And that's semi trucks you can do.
Well, I'm not worried about it on these pieces yet. I mean, I pull a trailer with it. Yeah, no.
But taking the trailer down the interstate for that at this point,
Put it this way, I'd be afraid to leave town with it at this point.
come get you.
That's why I don't want to leave town, so you don't too afraid to drive.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, and the fact that I have a feeling that the water pump's probably missing another fin or two because it does tend to want to warm up again. And what happens is when it blows the water pump up, those fins wind up back in the water jacket. So then at some point in time, it comes back around. You see, there's no way to get those fins completely out of that water jacket at this point.
Well, there is. You can have it sent through.
The machine shop and everything else at home.
No, they do pressurized flush.
Yeah, but it could just be stuck in there anywhere. Like I said, got to pull the water pump out.
Try it. I mean, it'd be better than just pulling the water pump out.
Because I've been in there, picked all through it, thought it was completely clean.
This flushes it through the entire radiator, engine, everything. With force.
The straps hanging out there. The only problem with the women's stuff, they'll have the straps under the arms and also put it on the coat hanger and everything. Then you wind up with them hanging out the sides and shit. Good advice, you know. Hey,
Good
really
advice.
now. All right. I'll let you go then. Get back to.
It's up to you. I mean, if you're looking for a used one, then those are the 2 hour wheel. When you go with Chevy, because it's the Duramax.
It's got.
I've never heard of one. So I can really agree with that.
See, because it's a case of, do I want to buy a new one that's I can get reimbursed for, or do I just buy an older one outright?
If you're gonna buy an older one outright, I'd say me and David with you.
Go for like a '79 model on a Ford, and yeah, there you go.
I'll bring me and one of my friends with me.
Check it out.
That way you don't get SOL on it.
Like I said, it's still up in the air at this point now. So, thing is, with the diesel, if I'm using it on the job in the wintertime, it could be a problem because every time I pull in the park and it sits for an hour or so.
You'll be fine.
Well,
As long as your thermostat is working right, it'll warm up to optimal temperature by the time you're in there for an hour, unless you're sitting directly in the wind and it's going into the radiator.
oh, like Callahan, okay. Yeah.
It could cool off enough, but with the glow plugs, it should fire up right away as long as you have good balance.
So it's not really something that's designed for starting up driving through blocks and shutting off.
It's designed to stay running.
I've got two different needs. One is on the job with the short house, the other is sit in the driveway forever and then work the crap out of it.
The diesel's not designed to sit there. There's nothing either. It'll start leaking.
Where the gas leaks, so. I'm gonna grab some more coffee here.
Daddy, can I tell you something real quick?
Yeah, you take care of them.
It wants
Yes,
me up
I see
to
you guys up and see if I find it right here.
Daddy,
Let me know if you want my help.
Daddy, what? What?
Stella.
Daddy, I wanted to show you something. What?
Yep,
It don't stay.
it does the flip.
It doesn't want to stay upside down.
Okay. Woohoo. All right. I got a kitchen to work on, guys. If I loosen that up, it'll probably pivot better. Here I am. So what do you think of that, Scoot? Is that fun or what? Heat it up, son. should take a look and see what we got here. Okay, so Amanda's Granite Gold. You know, I had a troll the other night that made a comment about call CPS. Well, I know who he is now. I've got his information. I am setting him up. Basically, I'm coming up with $150,000 worth of receipts that I paid him for internet service information, for internet, basically internet information, and we're going to turn it into IRS for tax fraud. Now, I'm setting him up for over the last 5 years. So, he's either going to pay 50 grand for an attorney, or he's going to pay 50 grand in taxes. You don't fuck with Maxine. Yeah, I know. You see, my mother wasn't a real federal tax agent. I know all the loopholes. She was the best in the business. And they're not somebody you want to mess with, so you know what? He can be a shithead. That's up to him. You know, I get even. I don't get mad. No, you know the whole reason the trolls come after me is because they're insecure in their own sexuality. That's all it is. Otherwise, it wouldn't make a damn bit of difference to them. You see me out in public everywhere, and does anybody really care that I'm a guy in a dress? Now, you see, years ago when I was looking to buy rental property, I wanted to know how you get the best deal. Okay. Yeah. No, when I was back, years back, looking for rental property, I got a hold of a software that it's called Cyber Spy. It's what is it? Anyhow, it's got all the toys with it. It's one of those. I tried looking for it the other night to see if they would still make it. I couldn't find it. What was so nice about it was when you were looking for, say, a rental house, okay, you could take and, find a rental house in the ad somewhere, plug in the address on it. It would come back with all the information about the owner, how much is owed, show you all the information on the loan, and, give you, basically you had his whole life's history there. You had everything about his whole financial, everything he owned, everything he owed everybody, the whole 9 yards. And so that way, I could look for a house that basically the people that were selling it had room to bargain. Okay? No sense in trying to bargain on a house if they've got no leeway in their financial budget. But if they've got money set aside and they're in good shape, you can get a better deal on it. Okay? And I wound up, I saved $8 grand on this house by doing that. So, yeah. But it was one of those that I didn't want to be taken for a ride. And like I said, I'm not good at bargaining, but if they need to sell it and they've got equity and they can afford to come down on it, that works. So yeah, but that's what I was looking for when I went to buy the house there. Because I found several properties where they were mortgaged to the hilt, that basically had no equity in it, and at that point, there's no sense even trying to do business with them because they can't come down. But the one to look for is the guy that, has got equity in it, and maybe he's struggling in life and he's got to sell it to pay his other bills. Okay. At that point, they need to move it quick. No, when I bought the house, I never even saw the inside of it when I bought it. Like I said, I did my research, I knew enough about it, I knew what it was worth, and I knew enough about the guy that owned it, so yeah. We just went over to the bank, set it up, and it was mine. It's a shame that YouTube is so full of trolls anymore. It really is. What do we got here? Oh, sorry. I didn't realize it was that short. I thought it was longer than that. Forgive me. Usually at knee length, it's long enough it doesn't show when you bend over. Pick everything out around the house. I gotta tell you though, I am awful stiff in the legs from wearing those heels all day yesterday. By the time I got home last night, my legs hurt. I don't know how the women can run around in those high heels all day and not have sore legs. It's gotta take training. It wouldn't get it warm enough to melt the bacon grease. And I know I would be wearing white to do dishes. Now you see, the trolls think they're cute, but there's absolutely nothing anonymous about YouTube. And just like all these places, when you call them, there's nothing anonymous about it anymore. In fact, most agencies, if your number comes up as not available, it doesn't even go through. So. I gotta tell you though, I love Google here on the Pixel phone, because it'll automatically show you with a red screen that it's suspected spam caller. So yeah, they've apparently got a pretty good database on what's spam and what's not. And then you can click on it and have it to where if they try to call you again from the same number, the call doesn't even come through. So, that's how you like that. Because I have apparently stayed at a lot of Hilton resorts and won all kinds of vacations. I've won Disney cruises. I've won, it's like, come on. Got me down as this world traveler that stayed everywhere apparently, and the last time I even stayed at a motel. Now mind, I've had my cell phone since '98, and it was before I had a cell phone last time I stayed at the resort. We've always done the camping thing. Now when you got kids and dogs, you go camping. What?
We're leaving now?
In about 5 minutes.
Oh no. 5 seconds?
No, about 5 minutes, I said.
Okay. You fell asleep for 2 seconds. I just sat there for 2 seconds. So much fun. Oh my God. Yes, that's cool. If you want, you can turn it off. When we come home, I'll watch this again.
You can nothing. We're gonna work on her rooms.
So we're gonna work on our outfit pretty much over there?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to. Oh, where's Jack? Here.
Oh, you guys are going today, aren't you?
Yeah, we're going over to the shelves for a while.
I forgot. I need to go shove Wonder around here shortly. I mean, if YouTube was smart, rather than coming up with all these algorithms to penalize the providers, the content providers, they'd be smarter coming up with algorithms that would look for the trolls and the
Yeah,
crap.
sure. Knock the trolls down, man.
Out and out, hey, you know, certain words, certain content, certain, you know,
Yeah.
strings to the language, and just out and out. Oh,
Yeah.
you're canceled. Sorry, no channel for you. Don't give them a second chance. Don't give them a warning. Don't give them, you know, a slap on the wrist in 6 months. Just out and out. Disconnect them. Boom. Block their IP and be done. So now, out of my videos yesterday, 2 videos are not suitable for most advertisers. The one is the one with the mermaids, and the other one is dinner at Casa Bonita. Now, why dinner in a restaurant is not suitable for most advertisers, I have no idea. Well, you gotta love their algorithm. I don't know if it's got something to do with Casa Bonita, if that's, you know, one of their algorithm words they block.
It's time for me and Mama to go.
Time for you guys to go?
I can't get in there because I have my dolphin, which is a dolphin. We gotta go.
Will you have fun? Oops, I knocked something down. Can you grab it and pick it up? The red thing.
Is that clip?
Okay. Thank you. I just have a little trouble getting down to this one. All right. Yeah. That's basically what I was after. I should be out in Washington by the time. Okay. Follow there.
Yeah.
Be careful, be safe. I'm debating if I lay down and catch me a nap here in a little bit.
Okay.
That way I'm in good shape to go back to work. awful lot of stuff here. It's top shelf things. Kind of presents issues. Now, from what I understand, they're supposed to be changing my job around some here. I'm going to go back to work in the morning, and I didn't do the same job it was. Let's see what we got here. Well, hello, Nova. How are you? Hey. So Nova, you going on live later, or? I know after your 10 or 11 hour marathon the other day. Still gonna have some little stuff left for the next week. I keep trying to work it down, but when you got a little kid in the house. I need to go check on my laundry. See how we are doing. Now we'll take you in the other room here. Yep. There we go. Well, finally, we got all the blankets up here in the headboard for the cats. Yeah. There we go. I'll fall off my heels here if I'm not careful. I thought that one was pretty with the purple and the green and teal and stuff on it. And I love that style of dress there. I find a lot of nights I'll sleep in one because they're so comfy. There we go. We both take turns at cleaning. We both have things we do. There's no set roles for me or her. The kitchen is my own fault. See, when she was pregnant with our daughter, I made the deal with her that I'd take care of the kitchen in exchange for being able to sleep all night when she was born. I didn't think it through. Well, as you can see, she's 8 years old now. I still have a kitchen to clean. And, yeah, she sleeps all night anyhow, so... Like, that's why she was so eager to take my deal, which, hey, I thought was great to begin with. You know, I didn't have to get up and go change a diaper and stick a bottle in her mouth. So, so you know what? Always be suspicious if you make a deal with your spouse and they're, okay, sounds good. Well, It's just more fun playing in the heels. You know, I try not to break my neck on it. I can always do it in flippies, but flippies aren't as much fun. Woohoo! There we go. Now, normally Saturday is my day for cleaning and doing dishes and all of that, but started out my morning yesterday with the dentist. Now, when I went in the other day, it's because my back tooth here on the top, I got a rough spot on it. And so it's like, all right, something's not right. I don't know if I got decay going on or what. Well, my little doctor in the house gets the flashlight out and takes a look. He's like, Daddy, it looks like the tooth is cracked and there's a black spot in there. So it's like, okay, well, if it's cracked and I've got a cavity started, I want to get that fixed. So, here our other dentist we'd gotten away from because he left his practice and went somewhere else. And the guy that came in was just, the wife had a bad experience with him. When she went in, he's like, oh, you know, you got to have all this work done. It needs to be done right now. And, you know, it's like, all right. She'd rather be able to pick her own pace at it on what she needs. So, she went and found a new dentist, which happens to be so much closer to us here even. And plus, we're open Saturdays. I like that. And so, all right, I go in, I see him, and it's like, okay, get the appointment for Saturday morning at 7:30. I thought we were just going to, like, you know, grind the tooth down a little bit and fill it in so it was going to stop the deterioration. Well, when he came back with the price structure on it and the whole bit and told me, all right, these are the things you need and this is what it's going to cost you. And it's like, okay, you know, that's not bad. Basically, I had some fillings from in the past that were leaking and they were starting to get cavities around them and stuff. And, you know, I wasn't in pain yet, but I was looking at being in pain shortly. Okay. Some of these dresses are really tough to figure out how to get in them. There we go. But yeah, so he came back with, for all that work, like I said, it was like $230. So, all right, that wasn't bad at all. So at that point, it's like, all right, you know, that'll take care of everything on the left side, clearing down even the deep cleaning. And so I decided to go ahead and let him do it. And gosh, then my jaw felt like it was clear out here. Like, man, he had me so numbed up with Novocaine and all that. It's like, all right, and we're headed to Denver. And originally we were going to go to Casa Bonita for lunch, so that way we could get a table right up there by the show. And then we were going to go over to the aquarium later. Well, we wound up flipping that around. But it turned out to be a good time after all. Yeah, no. And plus then, we probably spent more time at Casa Bonita having fun than we would have if we went and stopped for lunch. So, I can't complain. Yeah, Maxine's secret dress collection here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I just know from my other kids that you know, when you work long days and you get in bed at night and you're exhausted, and then they cry in the middle of the night, it's like, I really didn't want to have to get up and go change a diaper and give them a bottle. It's like, you know, I got no problems with it, I will, but, you know, I'm one of those that once I hit the bed and I fall asleep, I'm afraid if the house burned down around me, I probably wouldn't even notice. I'd probably just kick the blanket off. So, nope, the kitchen is like permanently mine. As you can see, sometimes I get a little bit behind on some of the stuff, but man, we just keep getting more and more of the little stuff that it's like, goodness, what do we do with it all? You know, our daughter likes little things. Well, little things in the dishwasher don't get along the best. Okay. What came out good? Let me get a clampy. Tell you what I'm going to do on that one. You know, that skirt there is like a magnet for dog fur. So, we're going to go this way and put a stop to it. That's why I always hang on to the bags from the dry cleaners. I always put it back in the bag when I'm taking it back to them and the whole bit. Okay. Little bathrobe there. Stay. Alright. We got Mr. Snores a lot over here. Believe it or not, that's only a week's worth of panties. Because I just did laundry a week ago. And I always try to get my work stuff together, my socks and underwear and all, so I can reach in the dark and grab, because I'm usually up and getting dressed before anybody else in the house, and I don't like to disturb everybody. I try to have it organized. probably recognize some of the dresses. The one from yesterday. The one from the day before, I think. The pink one from Wednesday. Kind of a slinky red one. There was my dry cleaning, just came back. So that's my Aubrey Hepburn dress. It's all nice and clean. Along with, got a black and white one here that I haven't worn yet. Got my black and white princess one that I've got one video of. It's a Halloween video. And my black with the can on it and all. There they are. Goodness. Now the other morning I get out and I was looking for my black skirts. My little fun ones there. And it's like, okay, where did they go? They're hanging on the back of the peg right there. And I didn't see them. So, yeah. Let me move a couple things back here. There we go. Yeah, no, I had that on the other day. That's kind of a fun one. It's a warm, it's kind of like a sweatery material, but it's definitely a snug fit. Makes it look like I really got boobies. Which what I have in today are the smaller ones here. Now yesterday, I had the bigger ones on. Woohoo! So, it's part of the reason why so many bras, when you got a couple different sizes of breast forms and stuff, takes a different size bra for each form. So, some dresses I want to be more full up front. Others, not really. Sometimes just depends on my mood. Because the bigger ones are heavier, and yeah, you do feel the weight over several hours. So, yeah, no, it's funny with the big ones, though, they got so much surface area that when you spray them up with glue and you stick them on, it can be quite painful if you got to take them off in a few hours. So you put those on when you're going to have them on for the next 12 or 14 hours or something. Because unless you do a little sweating underneath them, oh, are they a bitch to get off? So you got to sit there and just work at them a little dab at a time. And I mean, they'll literally try to pull your nipple off trying to get them off. Okay, well, it gets the laundry done. But no, like I say, these are my dresses in here. And the little tower over there, that's all my guy stuff. My undies and things like that. And that rack of dress there, those are all mine. And these on this peg are mine. And that peg there is mine. And the rest of them over there, the last three, those are all the wife's. So, I know I got more pegs full of dresses than she does. Okay. Move this. I don't know, I'm going to move it. I don't know. Let me go put the laundry basket up. No. Hang on a minute, guys. I need to shove my laundry here over. And then that way I'm out of the washer for when she comes home. Because usually Saturday is my day for the washer and Sunday is hers. But with us going to Denver yesterday, it's like, okay, I can jump in for a while this morning. And then we can take care of the rest of it later. You know what? I got a bunch of towels down here I may throw in here real quick. But we got plenty of clean towels going into the week. You want out? Hang on. Give me just a second, baby. Try to load this thing up. There we go. It's not gonna sit there. Set it over here. Pre-wash. Little chlorine bleach. And then we'll go for the sanitary cycle. Where it literally steams them to death. You want to go out? Come on, guys. There we go. Puffy, you going? Yeah, doggies are wanting out. Yeah, no, so my next load, I should be able to have it all done on one more load. Now the thing is, that crock pot there, I washed it and the whole bit and set it up there to dry. And, you know, it's like, alright, I wasn't up to trying to get it up in the cabinet there yet. And then wife comes along, piles a bunch of dirty dishes in it and stuff, and so I just need to wash it out again. I hate having to do the job twice, but, you know, I should have dried it and put it away instead of setting it on the counter. That's partially my fault. Oops. And I'm thinking it's time for a smoke break. I need to get me something to eat here at some point, but we'll get to it. Okay, I see my reception gets really grainy when I walk in there. Not sure what I did with my little tripod. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, now if you guys are wondering about what the blue lights in the ceiling are about, okay, we've got them. I can't really see them in the daytime. I've got them all through the house and all the main walkways. And the idea behind it, they're on a solar panel on the roof, and there's a little battery out here under my computer desk. So basically, to come up with a circuit to turn them off during the day would require more energy than just to leave them on. So that's why they're always on. And you can see to walk through the house. Now, the kitchen and the bathroom are white, where the rest of the house is all blue. But I get up, I go in, I get my shower and everything else in the dark, and I got plenty of light with them. So, yeah. Because here we didn't have street lights out front, and so when you walk through the house at night it was pitch black, like this here's in the bathroom. And the one over the shower, and like I say, it's free energy, and that way we're never completely in the dark. So power goes out or whatever, no big deal. we can see to get up and move around the house. And then out here in this room, basically I've got them all along the back wall here. Which I did the back wall because when you step in the room, you know, at that time we had a pool table here in the whole bit. And I just thought it was cool to have it on the back wall when you stepped out. Kind of showed you how big the room was. So, trying to see if I can get this. There we go. Tell you what, hold on just a second. I am going to change connections here to see if I can get a little better signal. Oh, wait a minute. I should have, because this is off the extender that's just 8 feet over here. So it should be alright. Maybe if I set it down. There we go. But now I got my new Bluetooth in the other day. I bought 3 of them. They're working on discontinuing that one. And I hate to see it go. I love the unit. Basically, I lose them or break them before they ever die on me. So, and they connect to 2 phones. So between the work phone and the personal phone, I never have to worry about it. I used to have to run around with 2 Bluetooths, and that really looked funky. So, let's see. Okay, so nothing new there. Nothing new there. Okay. I guess they don't want me at work anymore. Nobody called me. I should have an email on my email though telling me what's going on. Now they were supposed to be doing a whole bunch of route changes, and I was up 91 stores. They were trying to kill me. And so that's why, you know, with the changes, I don't think I'm going to have anything new. I think I'm just going to wind up losing some of what I got, which, you know, I've been begging them to just take a couple off in town here. That's all. You know? I do like the paychecks from it all, but, you know, when it's trying to kill me. Man, has anybody heard or seen from Amanda? Brian, Amanda, whatever you want to call him. It's like all of a sudden, from what I've seen, he just like vanished. So I didn't know what was going on. Now, like I was saying earlier, though, the new wig I got, like I say, I haven't even pulled it out of the wrapper yet, but it's a Harlequin wig, and basically it's like almost auburn, burgundy, or whatever in the black. So, what I did, I got me some really big and wild eyelashes. And I ordered a black bustier. Actually, I ordered a couple of them because it's like, you know what? Not quite sure which one I want, but, and on a bustier, I always order it one size smaller so it fits a little tighter and it stays. You know, if my boobs were real, then it wouldn't be so bad, but when you're wanting them to ensure they're going to hold your boobs up whether they're stuck or not. So, yeah, I always like them one size smaller. Hang on, I got Dougie smarting in. Alright. You know, like I was saying, on a bustier, if you order the bra size, then I find it doesn't really fit or stay put. You know, it'll tend to ride down at times and all. And so that's why I always go, because normally I get a 42D for these inserts here. Okay, that's the 42D. And the bigger ones I showed you in there are actually a 44 double D. So, but I did find, because I got a couple of minimizer bras earlier in the week, in a 42 triple D. And they actually hold the big forms really nice. I like them. I do like them. Now, so in a bustier, what I went for, because I'm not going to go for one for the bigger boobs, because that's like overkill. And these are the ones that I wear probably 85% of the time. So what I did, I went to a 40 triple D. Now I know 42D to a 40 triple D, but the idea behind that is you get a little bit more on the cup or it'll hide the form. Okay, so then that way I don't know if you got real boobs or not. Yeah, no. Because the idea with it is with the wig and the eyelashes and all and stuff, you know, we'll put it all together here and see what it looks like. You know, maybe I want just the bustier with a skirt. And I'm thinking a black bustier with like the red skirt here. I think it'd look really sharp with it. And long lashes and all, and maybe do, I like the red lipstick, I've got black somewhere, but I'm thinking maybe on the eyeshadow do, you know, really dark, maybe black, grays, I don't know. I know with me, like light pink and purple and stuff, pretty much gets lost on my eyes. My eyes are set back a little bit, so with fake lashes, I mean, I've got quite a few pairs up here that, you know, I've tried them. You can get them at the dollar store for like $1, you know, and I've tried them, but the thing is, I put them on and you can't even tell I really have them on. You know, they get lost. That's why I figured on these here, I'll get them really big and bold, and that way, I'm thinking that's going to be a little hard to get lost. So yeah. So I was wanting to get a makeover this week, but I wanted to be able to go ahead and stream it. And I tell you what, you'd think I was wanting to stream something in a gun shop. You know, because they're just like, oh, no, no. You know, so. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to pull up here where you can see what I got. You mean to tell me you can't? Okay, so on JCPenney's on the order thing, you can't go back and look at what it is you ordered. It tells you what it is, but it doesn't have any pictures. Yeah, let me see here. I probably should pull it up though and show you. Tell you what, if I do the 40, and the triple D. Okay, that way it's easier to pick them out here. Okay, so we got a Dougie in the way. Okay, the black one here. That's one of them I ordered. Okay. And then... Okay. Tell you what, I'll show you this one in white because it's in black that I ordered. But it's that one there. I got that one coming in black. And then... where's the other one? Okay. Ah. Maybe that's why. Yeah. No. It's more... There it is. Okay, the other one is actually considered a torsolette. Yeah. You can see it a whole lot better here in the white. But that one there. And like I said, I got that one coming in black. So, we'll see. Like I said, I'll play with it in the wig and see what I like. See what I think goes together. See what I think looks good. So, because yeah, very possible I can just wear that as the top. That's the idea. It'll be able to wear it as the top and hold the forms and hide it so, you know, it doesn't look like they're fake. So, that's what we're doing. And if I like it, I put the red skirt with it, and, you know, I figured, alright, let me try out the white heels here with it, because those are ones I got on the little strappies here. You know, we'll see how the whole thing looks. Now, problem is with Halloween, you never know what the weather's going to be like. So, if it's going to be warm, maybe that's the way I'll dress. If it's going to be cold, I can always do the big heavy sweatshirt with a pillow underneath it and go as Kim Jong-un. Take my rocket with me. Which I bought. The metal rocket I got laying over there, you've probably seen that before on here. But, yeah, I got some, the military flat green. I figured I can always give it a light sanding and spray it with that. So that way I got a rocket I can carry with me. You know, when you drop it on the ground, it goes bang clang, because it's all metal. So, yeah. Now, as a case, I ran across a piece of pipe one day, and it's like, hey, you know what? So, guys, for those of you that have never seen my ceiling in here, okay, there's my ceiling. Some of my rockets. And this right here at the end of the desk here, that's part of my big guy. So naturally, when I look at something that looks like a tube, I think rocket. Like, wow, I could fly that. So that's kind of how it all works. Tell you what though, I am thinking I might get off of here. So, I'm thinking I'll go lay down and catch my nap. But thank you for coming by. And I hope you guys have a great afternoon. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.